Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
I have a surprise guest, my mom.
Good morning, everybody.
We needed a place for
Mom.
mom, right? Because
Yeah.
when she's of age,
We're putting her in a home.
that's right. Say hi to everyone.
Hi. Hello, Margie. And
Oh, I can't read from this.
Peggy. And
Maddie's aunt.
Maddie. Hi.
And Christine and Eva and Lena.
Lisa.
Good morning. Hi, Margie. Retired
Hi,
1024.
Alyssa.
Kelt is here. Everyone is showing. Matt is here. Good to see you, bud. Jane Malo Singh. Hi, Lena. And Mari Martin.
I think Auntie Becky is here.
Auntie Becky? Well, then who better be with her?
Beckett.
Hi, Deb.
Hey, the bros.
And Allie from Rebuilt Fitness is here.
Hello, Kitty.
No, you know who that is, right? That's Jen and Oliver. And now Faith knows Oliver is a...
Kitty?
Yep.
Yay!
And good morning, Nancy.
Morning.
Sonia. Hi, Beth. And Kate. And Peggy.
And the brats.
And good morning, Jackie.
Oops, sorry, Lovey.
Hey.
LED. LBO 1124. Hi, Glow Boston.
Oh, that's
Hi, Allison.
Holly.
Who's Holly? Oh, your friend Holly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. I don't see their names, so no one sees their names.
I can't see them far away.
Kyle and Mary. Welcome to, what is this? What is this, Faith? Is this our first Fridays with Faith?
Yeah.
It is our first one?
First one with Mom.
First one with Mom, that's right. And it's our very last one, so we're psyched that Faith and Mom are here. Niall's here. Beth is here. Amy's here. Cape Gamma's here. And I decided I would wear my selfie tuxedo for the last class, right?
That's a
Except for-
tuxedo?
Yeah, it's an Irish tuxedo.
Cool.
And Stephanie's here. Martha's here. And Laura's here.
Who's here?
Thank God. And Tom Hanks for Catherine. Amen. Amen, buddy. And Jen Kelly, K-E-L-E-Y's here. And Allie. And Laura Ryder. And Karen's
Hi,
here.
Karen.
And Dorothy. Right?
Is Dorothy awake?
I'm
I
not
hope so.
sure.
Well, welcome everyone. Try to get in here a little bit. It's good to see you all.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us. I want to give a special shout out for just you guys all showing up every day. Because if you don't get up and wake up, at least wake up and meditate with faith, then as Will Ferrell says, it's your own damn
Vault.
It's your own damn vault. And I also want to give a shout out to all of the Meditation for Everyone trainee teachers, Meditation for Everyone teachers that are on this call. Because you guys keep showing up and you guys keep doing the work. And what I love about this whole year, well, you can't really say that you love a lot about this whole year, but what I love about this year is the opportunity to do things like this, to create community, to help each other, to try to help people, not just when they're stressed, but maybe when they're not stressed. So when we kind of get back to a sense of normal, that we cross our fingers in the next 3 to 6 months, people will still want to do this journey of self-discovery and trying to figure out not only mastering the outer landscape, but also taking a little time to explore that inner landscape that we all have, that they've been doing for thousands of years, well before, mindfulness was ever the buzzword. So thank you guys. And hi, Kara. Hi, Marley. And Laura. And so we are going to finish with our last just our last standard meditation. We're going to walk through the process. I want to walk through the process one more time because I think no matter what, if you go to watch this later on, you will see. You want to hold that up for me?
Sure.
Okay. You won't?
Can't see.
How about that?
Perfect.
Okay. Can you keep it there? All right. So you guys know that, the past 8 weeks and the past year that we've been working on stuff, it is one of those things where any meditation that we have been starting with, everything had a focus. So if you joined us on Mondays, or if you want to go back to any of the Mondays, you know that we were focusing on a mantra. The mantra was our object of attention. On Tuesdays, it was parts of the body. So we focus on different regions of the body to kind of use our body as a barometer for when we're not meditating. On Wednesdays, we went with our thoughts, thinking, emotions, sensations, our sets. And Thursdays, we always tried to open up our attention, open up our awareness to create more of a we versus me mentality, so we can be more grateful, we can have more compassion and empathy in our life. But a lot of that starts with being kind to ourselves. So Thursdays, a lot of love and kindness meditations. And then Fridays with Faith was really just cementing the practice with a beginner's mind, because if you didn't notice, Faith has that beginner's mind where everything is fresh, everything is new. So you bring about this new energy to everything that you do. It's hard not to be in the moment. So that was our focuses for the week. So anything you do requires a focus. And at any point when you're focused, you get distracted. And we say that we're distracted by our sets, our S-E-T-S. So we're distracted by our sensations in the body. A sensation that is irritable, restlessness, wanting to open our eyes, wanting to stop. E is our emotions. We're usually distracted by an emotion, which is just a combination of a thought and a feeling creating some momentum. The T is for thoughts and thinking. So there's a lot of thoughts and thinking that go into our meditation that can take us away. And sounds. Sounds are usually the things that we judge the most. Why is that person making so much noise when I'm trying to meditate? Right? That judgment means you're not in the moment. Anytime you're judging, you're out of the moment. So we're focused, we're distracted. And then at some point, we become aware that we're distracted. And when we're aware we're distracted, that's what we call the magic moment of mindfulness, the magic moment of awareness, because now we have a choice. We can keep being distracted in everything that we're doing, or in the meditation, we can choose to come back to the breath. And each time we do that, that's like our mental push-ups. Each time we do that, we're strengthening the neural circuits in the brain that will help with our attention, our memory, our empathy, our self-compassion for when we're not meditating. Because when we're not meditating, we'll start to see this pattern kind of flow in everything that we do. Your arm started? No? No? Of course not, because you're so great. And so that is the process. But pretty much that's the process for anything you do, whether that's homework, right?
Yeah.
Right? You're focused on your homework, you get distracted, you think you're hungry, but you just ate. And then you know, oh, I'm distracted. And then you come back to the homework because you got to get it done anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to meditate? So, with that said, we're going to close out our beautiful meditation here. We are back on the Cape. We had to come down last night.
You got it.
And we have a nice fire going. And we're going to all just connect together. And what's so great about this is connecting with both of you in the same room. That's nice, right? We rarely, all three of us, meditate together. We'll do that, and I'll close out with our sutra statements for Ritam, harnessing the powers of coincidence. And so we'll close out with our sutra statements to kind of send us on our way, help us hopefully get centered for the rest of the weekend. So with that said, find your comfortable seat. Let's gently close our eyes. Start by taking a deep cleansing breath in through the nose. Really feel the lungs expand, feel the shoulders rise, hold it at the top. And gently let it go through the mouth. So really push all that air out. Let's do it again, a deep cleansing breath in through the nose. Really get that invigorating breath in. holding it, and holding and holding and holding and holding it, and keep holding it, and Faith's still holding it, and she's holding it, and it feels good to hold on to things. But sometimes after a while, we hold on to things that we do not need, so we let it go through the mouth. And now in the next inhale, just gently inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Let your breath settle. Notice that it goes back to its natural pattern. And so there's an awareness that we have that knows that we're breathing. Just like there's seeing and awareness and comprehension of what it is we're seeing. In fact, you wouldn't understand a word that I'm saying if there wasn't awareness of hearing. So there's awareness of breathing. And we're just trying to turn our attention, waking ourselves up to an awareness that we're doing anything. An awareness is, I like to say, is right here. And we need to be able to access it, particularly in the very stressful times that we need to most. But it's so far away from us. Because in those times, we're reacting. So we can turn our attention to the breath. We can use the breath as our anchor. But before we do that, let's close out this series by asking ourselves our 3 questions. So most of you know I like to ask myself a few questions every morning before I meditate to help get myself centered. And so I invite you to silently ask yourself these 3 questions a few times each. And just notice what arises after you ask the question. Try not to judge the answer. Ask it again. We'll see if we can go a little bit deeper each time we ask the question. First question, silently ask yourself is, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? We wear so many hats throughout our day. We take on so many roles, particularly now. A lot of our identity is wrapped in our possessions that we own, the positions that we hold. And so when you ask yourself, who am I? These threads will come up. Those are threads of who we are. But what happens if we can kind of peel away a little bit of that conditioning? Who am I? What do I want? What do I really want to see happen for me in these next few months? Or maybe this is the groundwork that I'm doing to be the best version of myself in 2021. Not knowing that you're already the best version of yourself right now. So it's good to figure out what it is you want. In fact, who am I and what do I want are guiding a lot of our life's choices. So take a moment, ask yourself what it is that you really want. And then when the answers come up, try not to judge the answers, particularly if they're physical, emotional, but even if they're spiritual, ethereal, emotional, material, just ask the question, what do I want? And then the last question, ask yourself, what is my dharma? Or what is my purpose? guys all know by now that I truly believe that we all have a unique purpose on this planet that no one else shares. We all have some hidden talent maybe that nobody else has. And in fact, I tell my kids all the time, I don't care what it is that you do with your life. As long as you're really focusing on what you're passionate about, what you love to do, and then try to find a way to use that to help. So you can even ask yourself, how can I help? Or how can I serve? I'll go ahead, take a deep breath in through the nose, really let it fill up the lungs. Let it out through the mouth. Good job. Detach from our questions. As my teacher David G likes to say, let the universe work out any of those little details. We'll turn our attention back to the breath. We'll do our mindful push-ups. And we'll do that by trying to figure out where we feel the breath. Where can we make the focus of our meditation today? And for most of us, we tend to feel the breath the strongest either in the nostrils, the chest, or the abdomen. So let's just start with the tip of our nose. So bringing all of that energy, that information right to the tip of our nose, we can focus in and notice everything you can about that next breath. Whether it's the cool, crisp air coming in, you can actually feel the pressure releasing from your nose, that warm air releasing. Or maybe you're having one of those mornings where your attention, you just know right off the bat that your attention's all over the place. And that's okay. On days that I'm really scattered, I'll still try to place my intention right at the tip of my nose. But I'll think in as I breathe in and out as I breathe out. And sometimes just thinking those words silently to myself kind of acts as like a little stabilization, so I don't drift away so quickly. Bring our energy down a little bit more. Let's bring it to the chest area. Same idea. You're breathing in. Feel that expansion. Feel the lengthening of the torso on the inhale. And see if you can feel the shoulders drop on the exhale. You're literally tapping into that relaxation quality. The body wants to relax, and we override it so much. So when you take that exhale, notice the body sink a little bit more into the chair. Soften around the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. Again, if you're scattered, have a lot of thoughts racing through your brain, still try to place your attention right there at the chest, but you can just think rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Rise and fall. And see if that can help stabilize your attention in that space. And then finally, we'll bring it down to the abdomen. As you gently breathe in, that relaxed quality, you can feel the expansion, and particularly in the waistband, sometimes I feel it in the lower part of my back. And gently exhale, feel it dissolve. It's almost an opening. And some days I love to place my attention here. but I'm scattered. And so my go-to mantra here is let on the inhale, go on the exhale. So just try that. Think let as you gently breathe in, and go as you breathe out. And it's so weird, it kind of dislodges some of that physical stress that I'm carrying. It kind of cues the body to relax. So I'm lightly focused, but my body's physical needs are being met. So just take a moment. I want you to pick one, the nose, the chest, the abdomen. Make one of those three your focus, and then lightly rest your attention there. Go ahead, keep the quality of your attention gentle and relaxed. We're not overly trying to force it. We want to bring a relaxed level of attention. It's like mist coming off the Charles River at dawn, when the water is a little bit warmer than the air, and it kind of just dissolves, focused. And so maybe you were able to string together a few breaths. But for me, it doesn't take long. Even if I use the mantras, in, out, rise, fall, let go. It doesn't take long for my attention to wander, and that's okay. The mind's job is to produce thought. Our job in meditation is just to become aware of the emotional content that comes across our mind. So whenever we notice we're distracted, and remember we're usually distracted by our sets, S-E-T-S, our sensations, some restlessness, boredom, numbing out, some emotion. Maybe it's a thought and a feeling that kind of combines and steamrolls into this stronger, powerful emotion. Or it could be a random story that you just find yourself in, or a random thought, something you need to do, your to-do list is running. A lot of the times for me, it's a sound. Something outside in the external environment will kind of hijack my attention. I won't even notice for a little while. But whenever we do become aware, no matter how many times it happens, every time we become aware, we want to choose to come back to the breath. And each time we choose to come back to the breath, like I said, we're strengthening our attention, our memory, our empathy for when we're not meditating, so we don't bite the emotional hook later on. Come back to the facts, get rid of the story. So back and forth we'll go between awareness of breath, distraction, awareness of distraction, back to the breath. And we repeat this process many, many times. So let's keep meditating this way. I'll mind the time. And when you hear me ring the bell, we'll still continue to sit as I close out with some intention setting on our Ritam Mantra Sutras. eyes still closed. Let's let go of our breath. We'll rest easy, relaxing back into the moment. I'll read our sutra statements for the mantra Ritam. And the sutra meaning of Ritam is that universal truth. And you can silently think the word Ritam after I say it each time. I want you to imagine that you move in the rhythm with the impulses of a conscious universe. Ritam. Imagine that you dance to the rhythm of the universe. Ritam. Imagine that you are in harmony with the universe. Ritam. Imagine that every time you seek something, the universe provides clues in the forms of coincidences. Ritam. Imagine that there's a connection between what happens in your dreams and what happens in your waking life. Ritam. Imagine that you are transforming and evolving into a higher being. Ritam. Imagine that there is meaning and purpose to everything that happens and everything that you do. Ritam. Imagine that you have a special contribution to make to the world. Ritam. Imagine that life is full of coincidences. Ritam. Imagine that you notice what others may not notice. Ritam. Imagine that you can see the hidden meaning behind events. Ritam. Imagine that life is full of peak experiences. Ritam. Imagine that you have unique talents that you use to serve and help others. Ritam. Imagine that all your relationships are nurturing and playful. Ritam. And imagine that you delight in play and the humor of the universe. Ritam. Go ahead and start to deepen your awareness back into the space. And start to gently roll your head from side to side, roll the shoulders, whatever you need to do. And when it's comfortable, go ahead and gently open your eyes. Namaste. Let's get it on you. Well, a sincere, heartfelt thank you guys for joining us every day. It has been a wonderful, fast, quick 8 weeks. But this is not goodbye, right, Faith?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back in the new year, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll be back, obviously, talking about stuff from now until then. I'm not going anywhere. You can't get rid of me that easily. And in fact, in the meantime, if you go to my Instagram page, you'll see a post that I have. I'll be working a little bit with Rebuilt Fitness. They're providing a 14-day tips and tools and little 10-minute meditation. So I'll be doing a few of those with them. And they're really just providing a great service to help us, again, get through the stress of these next few weeks, these next few months. So definitely either follow them, go to the link in my bio, has all the details that you can just register for. Again, it's free, it's fun, and you'll even get shorter meditations from Andy if you can believe that. And then anything else going on, Faith, you want to talk about? What are we doing what's happening this weekend? What big is happening this weekend?
Hayden's coming home.
That's right. Her brother Hayden is finally coming home, and he's been away for how many days? Do you know?
92.
92 days. How many weeks?
14.
14? Yep, 14 weeks. 14 weeks, he tells us he hasn't been in a car or hugged his parents. And you're really excited, and you're going to make him a nice sign today. Hey, don't worry, he won't watch this, right? He won't see this. But you're going to make him a big sign, a welcome home sign that says, what is it going to say?
Welcome home, Hayden. P.S. I took your room.
That's great. I love it. And so, let's see. Thank you.
Hey, it says my name.
That's, who is that? That's Faith. Another Faith.
Hello.
And then Smashley's right underneath there. Hi, Ashley. Oh, I always do that, don't I? What else can I do? And let's see. Anyone have any questions before we leave? Because you guys should be healed. Right, Mom? Mm-hmm. Do you want to share anything? How was your experience?
It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What made it great?
I get to meditate with you guys.
It was awesome, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen and Oliver, for always showing up. Amy, I miss your whole class. I miss you guys. Thank you, Jen, Keley. I miss seeing you at Steel Studio. Mary, thank you. Elisa, you're the best. I want to. Sorry.
What?
I think I almost deleted something.
Thanks.
I think Elisa was probably like me, always early, always there, right? One of the first to always log on.
Yeah.
Have a happy holiday season, Kelt. Thanks, Becky. I hope Beckett was with you. If not, then that's the first thing Faith said this morning, that Beckett better be here. Thank you. And Laura, thank you. Thank you so much for getting others to join too. Thanks, Nancy. Deb. Happy holidays to you, Kenzie, and your whole family. Thanks, Laura. Thank you, Jackie. Eva. Miss you, buddy. Stephanie, thanks so much. Joyce. Thank you. Thanks, Kate and Peggy. Remember, these will live online. I'm not going to take them down. So you have it over 50, maybe 60 meditations online. And certainly, I think I have around the same amount on my YouTube page. So anytime you feel the need to reconnect with the community, and certainly reach out to each other, too.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jane and Cape Gamma. Thank you, Retired 1024. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Cara, as my Nana from Ireland said, it's not goodbye, but it's so long. As my grandfather from America would say, what are you doing here? Good riddance. That's what my grandpa used to say to me. I actually think it was kind of funny. Yours is way more beautiful than what he would say to me. Thank you, Beth. Great to see you. Oh, thank you. Very kind. Deb. Peace and happiness to you. Thank you. Thank you, Maddie's aunt. Allie D. Cape Gamma. Allie. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I appreciate you coming, Kelly. Lena. Happy holidays. Maureen Martin. I hopefully will see you soon. Allison, thank you. I could throw a rock at your house, Christine Sheedy. That's how close I am to your house. Happy holidays to you and your family. Elise, I'm so psyched that you were able to log on by happenstance, by coincidence, and now you are living your synchro destiny. Thanks, Peggy. Uncle Beckett says, thank you, Auntie Catherine and Faith, Faith, thanks for telling me to join you. It was nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marley. I was scared. Yes, I was. I've said this for years now. When Gloria Stefan says the rhythm is gonna get you, I do get scared. How can you not get scared when someone says the rhythm's gonna get you? You're like, whoa. Another day closer to Andy claiming the sexiest man alive award. I better get it next year.
What?
Right? I better get it next year, Kyle. Thank you, Joyce. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Glow Boston. Who's that again, honey?
Oh, Holly.
Thank you, Holly. We're kind of near her house too, aren't we? Not really.
I don't know.
Stunning Holly with my brilliance. Thank you, Mia.
Yes,
We
I
will.
will.
You will definitely give her a hug. Matt, great
Yeah.
to see you, bud. Thanks for bringing this into the schools.
Hello.
You and Michelle and your whole family. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Nancy. It is. I always love it. Catherine and Faith. That's why I'm not in the view, because Catherine and Faith are way more beautiful to look at.
Here, now you can get in.
I can get in. Oh. All right. So, guys, have a great holiday. I will get in. Have a wonderful holiday. And we will see you. When will we see them, Faith?
What are you doing?
Will we see them soon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to take us out? You want to take us out?
Yes, but you have
Okay.
to
Have to be in the show. All right. Faith's going to take us out, everyone. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you helping us get through these times together. Go ahead, Faith. Go ahead. You're in charge.
Namaste.
Namaste. Great job. Thank you guys for getting up too.
Bye. Thank you.